Shipment just ain't cranking, man.
99. Yeah, 99. Angel, Shakina.
All right, hold up. You're doing too much. So, here we go. We here with the Keep On Pushing interview series. It's your boy Rio.
It's your boy Car here.
And we here with...
Colors of Network, man. Shit.
All right.
All right. Colors in the building.
What's up, fellas? What's going on with you?
Cooling, man, you know.
Appreciate it.
Happy Father's Day. What's Father's Day?
Same thing. Happy Father's Day to y'all.
Right.
Fathers in the building.
Yeah. 3 fathers.
Yeah.
No George Washington.
No, none of that. So, you know, I brought my man Colors in here today because he been putting in work a long time in the Charleston music scene. And, you know, he has a story that deserves to be told because that man has put in a lot of work and he's grinded. Never asked nobody for nothing that he don't, you know, feel like he couldn't handle and things of that nature. So, Colors, let's go ahead and get into it, brother. You can just start off, tell him, you know, who he is, where you from.
I'm Colors Network, man. I was born in Manhattan, Kansas. I've been raised in various parts of South Carolina, from Sangaree to College Park to Goose Creek to North Charleston to Dairy Road. And I started in a group called Danish Alliance, you know, shout out to Chili, 17 Star, and then from there progressed and ended up going solo. You know,
you skipping ahead too far.
Yeah.
So, what was it like growing up on, you know, having to jump around like that? How did that make you feel?
Well, the jump around only was like the super early times. Cause I was in Parkway from like 87 to 95, so that was a good bit of my life right there, Sangaree. Right. So yeah, the early jump around was like just 2 from North Charleston to Moncks Corner.
So what was it like in Parkway?
Parkway was cool at first, but then it started getting real reckless. Near the end, it got reckless. It was cool, man. I met some dope people, man. LG, Ty, Ellen, God.
What year this been?
God, I've been there from 87 to 95.
So in that era, this is the time you was in Parkway.
Yeah.
Parkway is a neighborhood in the
Sangaree area, outskirts of Somerville.
I'm about to say, I used to hang around there heavy around you. 07, 08, and pretty interesting scenery.
Yeah, it is a lot. I drove there a couple months back just to check it out. I was like, this is a total different environment.
Man, it's a whole different
cops. They posted up. You feel like it's a scene in like a movie or something.
So what was the environment in that time?
Well, at that time it wasn't. It got bad at the end. It was cool. Everybody was love. I was hanging with different people. It wasn't really no issues, man. It was cool. I mean, he had some reckless stuff like that. Like I said, most of the stuff happened when we moved. It was pretty cool. I mean, there wasn't really nothing going on like that. It was just like, oh my God, stay inside. I mean,
man, listen,
it was bad. Basically, people was just playing basketballs. Some people trying to play hide and go get it with the chicks and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? That was the gist of it. But yeah, this person get killed. This person got shot. This person got cops got. Yeah, but when we was there from 87 to 95, it was cool. It was. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? I probably could have got some if I was, my mom was a video game back then, nerd. I got off at like 13 instead of 19.
It's wide open out there now.
Yeah.
So going from Parkway, you that took you to Dairy Road?
Yeah, Dairy Road. Yeah, I mean, that's where my family's land, that shit, Baziques and stuff like that. Yeah. My mom got a trailer out there. So basically doing that, going to Somerville High, using my uncle's address, that's how I met you.
Right.
Yeah, still trying to, do the music stuff back then. And,
so what was it like trying to get into the music at that time? Like what influenced you to even start rapping? Because
I'll say it was my man Ben Felder, Ben Walker, and Chris Lee, Typical Lee. He still raps today. They were doing a group, and I just got him Jerome Harris. I wanted to be the next member.
What year was this?
This was like still in Parkway, near the end of Parkway, 92, 93, 94.
Right.
Yeah. And we're trying to form a group called Fatal Instincts and freestyle rapping over dang instrumentals, getting the instrumental side, recording over the Vanilla Ice and the MC Hammer tapes and coming out the closet with gloves.
So I mean, that was basically y'all watching music videos like, hey, we gonna try to do this rap thing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Somerville ain't but so damn big. So what would even inspire a young person in the early 90s to want to rap?
Yeah, that's basically watching videos, buying people's CDs. And it was my cousin Rashida Shabazz. She would love the way I used to take people raps and switch them, take regular popular famous people rap and switch them and put my lines in there and turn them to diss tracks with people that pissed me off in school. I said, you should do this. And I was like, you serious? You should do this. You sound good.
All right, so let's transition a little bit to I would say, when did you start investing your money
98.
into the
90. I always remember that. Shackle Tracks. Dangerous Alliance. First studio session. Me and Chili, DJ G, he used to rap back then, and 17 Star. We went to the studio. This guy, Young Deceased, Rashad Alexander, went to Ashley Foster. He knew about Angel, went there and started recording and did like 2 songs. And then we met this group there, and they said they had a big time label, and they really just wanted him. But they were stringing the rest of us along, and that caused us to break up. And it just ended up being me and Chili in 17.
Right. So, as far as like this time, you said that was like 98 when you first really got
I said, like y'all say, when you put money in, that's when it's serious.
Now, basically, with this whole music game here in Charleston Clip, you got like numerous artists nowadays. But at that time when you were starting out, about how many other people around you could say really was invested on the Charleston?
Yeah, like you knew the ones like Firstborn, 263 Records, Mob House.
Right.
Yeah, Mr. Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Bally Ball. It's pretty much you pretty much knew the ones. You probably can count them on your hand, maybe 2 hands. That pretty much.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't like an oversaturated. Now it's oversaturated. Somebody bored in the house, they do like this, and they gonna put it on Instagram, TikTok. Now they're a rapper.
Platforms to do it now.
Yeah, it's just like it takes the what's the word, authenticity away from it in some ways. It's a good and bad thing because it makes it where you don't need somebody, but then at the same time, it kind of just makes it like gotta like filter through what's what's you know what I'm saying what's I don't want to say real, but what's you know what I'm saying what's more and more you know what I'm saying
authentic. Right?
I would say authentic. I say what's more to me grab your heart that made you think.
Right. Because without the social media platforms, it's about you really doing it.
Yeah.
Social
media I think came later with me. God, in early 2000s, MySpace. I was like superstar back then.
Right.
So, before we get to the MySpace era, we still want to get a little bit more into that time during that Dangerous Alliance.
God, you take it back. Yeah, that was 97. I got that name from a wrestling team on WCW. And then that was originally it was 30 members. And then it was time to go to the studio. Like I said, it was a 5 I named, 17, Young Deceased, Chili, my cousin Platinum Plus.
Do you have any like stories or memories from that time that you know you kind of fond of, that you find fond of, things
I
like that?
I like the fact that we were just starting and the people saw something. I mean, I think they just wanted Young Deceased, Rashawn at the time, but they actually offers a contract. It was just showing like early people like, yo, you can sign with us. They met with us at the mall. We was all geeked up. Oh my God, and this person didn't want to sign. It was kind of like a movie. Looking back at it, it was funny. It was kind of sad, but at the same time, it was funny. It's a memorable moment because actually, the boys that, you know, to actually present that to us, and it was like they came deep in the mall too. It was like, oh my God. It was like 10, 15 of them. East Coast Records, East Coast Mafia Records.
So I mean, what happened with that situation?
I think none of us signed. And that we and then at the same time it broke us up. Like it broke us up down to like me and Chili. Yeah, me and Chili in 17. Rashawn went another way, rest in peace. He ended up working with my first business partner, Shemaine Singleton, who passed away I think a couple years ago, Somerville. And they formed Triple Threat. He became part of Triple Threat with Dion, Somerville, and I think my cousin Edie was part of that too.
Now, what was one of the main reasons why you guys didn't sign?
We were young. We were just scared about rip us off. It was just funny because I co-own a label now. So when I sit down with people, I'm like, everything's right here in the contract. Ain't nothing to scheme through. And some people be scared and they come back. Yeah. Like they hear the word contract. All it just means is just a legal. Instead of just saying it verbally and a handshake, you're just legally saying this is what I agree to. No different than working at a job and signing an application. But people just see the movies and be like, oh my God, he's gonna rip me off.
Right.
No, not at this level, man. Not at this stage. Anything going down right now is just basically niggas trying to help each other out.
That's what it go. You know what I'm saying? $300 you can't beat. You know all the shit we offer.
Right. So more at that time is just being cautious.
Yeah, being cautious. We was young. Like I said, I was 18 going on 19. Everybody else was like 16, 17. I think Real was 14. But damn, we were young. So my mom was still, you know, in my ear, and you know, so you kind of, oh my God, you getting all frantic, so you don't even hit the people back. You know?
Right. So, there's a period of time in between Long Time Coming and Dangerous Alliance. What was going on with you in between
Well, me and Chili was trying to do this Dangerous Lines album, which to this day we still kind of trying. Just ain't heard from Chili in some years. And we was trying to do this Dangerous Lines album. Once it just became me and him, because 17 kind of went to college and she stopped doing it, and it became just us. And we were just trying to do a Dangerous Lines album, but at the same time we trying to find our girls and our wives, so we mixing it up.
Why you didn't go to college or school or anything like that? Or did you?
No, I didn't. Just Somerville '99. That was it. Never. I don't know. I just knew I always wanted to do music. So I always knew. I used to be in class writing verses and stuff. So I just knew. Like I felt like college is for people. That's what I felt at that time. It's for people who didn't know where they wanted to go and they could take some direction from a school. But I already knew like I wanted to be a rapper from '98 on. I knew like I wanted to be a rapper. And and I might to this day never make it big as a rapper. But now I feel like it opened so many doors from all the different other things we got going on. But I know we'll get there.
Yeah. So like also like in this time, I mean, it was just basically working, going to the studio.
Yeah, we're going to Angel getting jerked and stuff like that, and meeting Jay Brown in 2000, and him saying, "Man, you need to stop messing with this guy. One day I'm gonna have a studio, and you ain't gotta worry about none of this nonsense. You gonna be good." And I be damned if that man ain't held his word down, and we've been his partners to this day.
Right. So, matter of fact, who's Jay Brown?
Jay Brown's my business partner, entertainment, and also a third of Those Who Watch Radio with me and myself and Miss Rock Fame. And yeah, so we run that and stuff like that. And he's a studio. He was a foreman at Bosch, and he quit his job at 2013, 2014, and never looked back. All he does is do audio engineer all day, record artists, do podcasts all day long since 2014, 2013. So yeah, he always kept his word. He always been a solid dude. And he was always working while the rest of us was out here trying to figure ourselves out. But he always wanted to do the studio stuff. So, and I mean that's how he was part of Malicious Elements. It was like 10 of us. You know what I'm saying? Treasy was part of that. It was like 10 of us.
So I mean, where are you at to be meeting these people? I mean, like you just meet these people at nightclubs. This whole
squads of people too. It's not a person to hear.
Basically, Chili, like I said, me and Chili met in school. We met in '97. I went to Mumps Corner School for a year before I came back to Somerville. And you know what I'm saying? And we met there, and we just clicked. And then from there, he took me to his cousin Noah. And Noah was best friends at that time with Treasy, Sean Treasy, and Jay Brown. And that's how that linked. And then somehow Noah and Chili just kind of got out the picture later on, and it was just me and Jay Brown and Sean Treasy. And then it became, Treasy kind of fell back, got into, got in a relationship, and it was just me and Jay for like a good bit of years. And then, Treasy's back on the mix with us. But it was just meeting people and connecting and just keep going. I mean, sometimes I wish I could meet some of them people, reconnect with some of the people back then because, I feel like we got so much better opportunities I can present to them. Right. A lot of them don't do music no more. A lot of them kind of burnt out, which I understand. This game do drain. Y'all be 41 in 2 weeks, so I mean I understand it.
Right. Well, I mean honestly, the shift of the game nowadays, I really feel like age is really becoming.
Yeah, that's what I tell people.
It's about with the product being put out. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of cats like you got your 2 Chainz. Man, look at Jeezy now. I don't know that man's his own. In his own right, this Jigga, but he's put out his most precious work, if you will, older. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't put out Reasonable Doubts to 26, his first album.
Right.
So he was already, almost out the 30s. Yeah. So I mean, I don't believe age. I think it's just about following a fan base and network.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And visuals. I think visuals is very strong. Me and Treasy go back and forth with that, but I feel like visuals. The way this world is now, you need some visuals. Yeah, even if you just take your phone and do a couple raps of a song or something like that of your song. But visuals, I feel like they're like a key.
Definitely more effective than just an audio.
Yeah, the people look at. They want to see what you look like, what you dress like, how you carry, how you move your hands. Exactly. Everything. They want to see how you react to everything.
So go ahead and let's go ahead and fast forward to Long Time.
Long Time Coming. Long Time Coming, actually the name came back in the early days when we were still Dangerous Alliance, when me and Shemaine, rest her soul, they split. And she's like, well, Laid Back Records. Laid Back Records was the first idea I had. And we split, and I was like, well, it's a new time. So I came on to Long Time Coming Entertainment because I felt like that stood for the whole SC. That stood for what I felt. It's been a long time coming. So I didn't try to get it, legitimized until later. But Long Time Coming is independent label, management group, promotional company, and we have several different artists on the company. You know what I'm saying? For Sean Treasy, Trillion Cutter, Donna J, Good Lord. Yeah, we got Young Hood Nigga Man. Got some models on there. Also, we got Headliner who won R&B Artist of the Year at the 2020 Schoolmo Awards. Headliners, God, yeah, it's a whole bunch of us, man.
What sparked the idea that we put together? Long time coming in the scene.
People kept coming. Actually, shout out to God, what's the dude's name? The singer. God dang, I can't think of his name right. He kind of like a Chris Brown of Charleston. Young Renzo. Young Renzo was the first person in 2008 came to me and said, "Why don't you manage me?" And I said, "I don't do that." People kept coming to me, and then I ended up managing Tamara Johnson. But he saw something in me first to say I should do that. And Tamara Johnson was the first one, and Treasy was the second one I ever managed and got them out there. Just basically being able to use the connects I built relationships over time to basically transcend them to my artists. Like now, okay, Colors, we know your name, we know your brand, know your face. So, you with Colors, you with a long time coming. Okay, well, just apply for you so people get discounts for their beats. They might have to pay for, studio stuff. They might have to pay a show that might have cost money because you under long time coming, you with Colors, you good. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of, kind of like that saying, who you know and build relationships. Relationships take you farther than money and so on.
Right.
So what led the transition from being a rapper to management? Like, what was the thought process behind it?
Oh man, at first I just been blowing my hands in the wind, didn't know what I was gonna do, man. And then it just started, basically I started just applying myself more, reading on it more, watching documentaries, and say, okay, this is how it works. But as a time I found out managers just ain't they don't just manage you, as far as like your shows, they do your media. Nowadays it's like one-stop shop. And then, also doing a label as well, which some people say is conflict as well, like trying to run a label and then managing the artists on the label, which, me and Jay is still talking about that in 2021. We might just let artists get their own individual managers and just focus on being a label. So we, at this moment, we're kind of doing both. But it just kind of reading up on it. Just, like I said, at first, just throwing shit to see where it sticks. No lie, I ain't gonna sit here and toot my horn like, I knew it all, man. I always could do this. Nah, I just throw shit and what stuck. Just build the connections I had with people with me as an artist. Like now, okay, I got artists. Can they get the spot? Yeah, Carlos, that's your people. Oh, they good. So it's just relationships and just basically learning from that. Okay, and then I started writing stuff down. Just basically, it's a learning process.
So how do you give us some how do you feel about the management side of this game? Like,
I have my days. Sometimes I feel like not doing it no more. I'm not gonna lie. And then sometimes I do feel like doing it. It just depends on the artist, because in this business, label management, when when the artist does good, he did it. A lot of times it's rare to find somebody who's appreciated. When they do bad, I don't know what my manager doing. I don't know what my label doing. They're doing good. Yeah, I killing it, ain't it, man? That's me. You see me, right? You see me. So it has its bitter days, but it's like I try to book them. Like I like basically when I send stuff through them and let them know what's going on. I definitely try to book them and let them know how I'm doing and what's going on with them and stuff of that sort. Right. So that's the gist of how I run things, man. Just try to keep them working. I present everybody with the same opportunities. I can't, I can't make them take it. That's the problem too. Like people might not take an opportunity, and then they will later come back and like, I ain't never get no shows, and stuff of that sort. And you be like, huh? So it's like, it's kind of bittersweet. But I've been trying to get more appreciative art. I'm trying to build more of a family. Fuck the artist shit. I'd rather have a family around me, people that are gonna ride with me. So I'm trying to build more of that as of recently than so much of just, artists just gonna come and then they gonna do what they gonna do, or somebody gonna come whisper in the ear, why ain't you on this show? Knowing go where they turn that show down or something of that sort. So it's like over time I tried to just basically build more of a family feel oriented label. I look at like how Bad Boy was at one time, Death Row Records, before all the drama stuff with them, but just No Limit was, Cash Money was, that family feel and stuff like that. Right. So that's what I try to incorporate in my stuff.
So you look more into a genuine individual as far as the artist you will manage, so to say. Like,
yeah, I sit down with them, and tomorrow it's not even about, like we charge, for artists it's $300 a year, and it comes with, a variety of things. And for the models, we do models as well. Shout out to Shantae Hooks, because she was the first model that believed a long time coming could be more than just an artist label. Right. And for the models, we charge $225. And my goal is to make sure I try to at least put you in position to make the money back. I can't now your contract up in a year. I can't force you to, you know what I'm saying, to took the gigs. But I write them down, then your contract up. Like, I never made no money. Like, well, you turned down this, you turned down that. You said you didn't feel like doing that, you didn't do that. So I presented you opportunities.
Right.
So, I mean, I can't make you take them.
So that right there is a lot of misconstruction sometimes with artists as far as feeling played out, as far as them coming up, when it's really about the work ethic.
Yeah, it's definitely about the work ethic. So, I mean, I'm learning. Like I said, every day I learn something new.
And you also have 2 other ventures, Close to Watch Radio and the Meeting of the Minds show.
Yeah, Meeting the Minds Artist Showcase Network event that started at my apartment back in 2000 and what was it? 2008. Started back in my apartment in 2008. And basically the whole reason behind that was to you know what I'm saying, basically just put people in position to be more comfortable with each other. Because I notice a lot of times people aren't comfortable. Like, I ain't want to fuck with that guy. I don't want to fuck with that girl. I don't know her. But, you know, so I used to get, that came from me as an artist side. Like, getting off the stage, rapping first, and then being like, yo, let me get this person's number. And then at first I had to get people numbers I liked. But then I realized, like, who cares if I like them? What if somebody else like them? What if they connect to somebody that likes me or I like? So I started getting everybody's number. And then I started in 2008. I said, man, you know what? I'm tired of people being uncomfortable. I'm just going to do something in my house. Who comes, comes. So 2008, Meeting the Minds. It wasn't called Meeting the Minds. It was called Networking 01. I think, shout out to PDC. I believe he came up with that name for Meeting the Minds later on. Right. But, yeah, definitely that was a whole situation on it. Just basically, just trying to build, man. Just basically trying to bring people together. Like, I've been trying to do that forever, but I know everybody's not going to jail. Everybody's not going to deal. Or somebody's always going to feel shorted. No matter what you do. I've learned that. And so now, you know, I got to the point where, you know, just gotta know that's part of the game. The bitter with the sweet. But yeah, that was the reason I started, just so people can connect and build. And then it got to the point where it got sponsorship. And it was on. I got sponsorship with Darryl Goodman, Sandra Wilson. And once Darryl Goodman gave me the sponsorship, he gave me a platform where, hey, my cousin does DJing, so you got some music, some clean artists. And I was like, word? And he was like, now you can have them perform. I was like, are you serious? He was like, yeah. And I was like, dang. So that's how that started. That was March of 2012. Yeah. So, because before that, Meeting the Minds was just sitting down like how we doing now, just talking and, you know, networking. Hey, my name is such and such. I rap. My CD, I put it in. Oh, I'm a model. I'll pass my portfolio around. Right. But, yeah, but after that, you know, shout out Darryl Goodman. It was like Scott Graham, Regina Sanders. Basically, Darryl Goodman gave me the platform and he introduced me to Regina Scott Sanders, you know what I'm saying, who basically, after the 2 months Darryl Goodman sponsored, gave me the first stage. And then I built my own relationship with her for 2 years. I was Meeting the Minds, was at Scott's Grand. And it was a great opportunity. She helped cultivate it, didn't charge me a penny, just helped me come up with the themes. And then from there, Meeting the Minds went to Chill and Grill. Shout out to Mike and Rashad. And then from there, it's been at 787 ever since. And it fits there. That's a perfect place for it. Shout out to Jungle, his wife, they treat me like family. Like I said, Meeting the Minds, at 10 years, I was going to stop. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people may know that. Like, I was getting burnt out. 10 years, I felt like that was enough. You know what I'm saying? But then, like I said, my business partner, Jessica Rock fame, she came through at the time. She was dancing behind R&B singer Dean All Settled, but she just wasn't a dancer. She actually was interested in Meeting the Minds. She was hitting me up about questions, about, you know, this and that. So I was like, I like how she, you know, she really like she business savvy. So I was like, yo, I might hit her up and see if she want to partner with me. So first I got her to host one on with Georgia Nubia, and she did an awesome promo, like crazy promo, a promo I didn't even thought of. Like having the people say it was gonna be there, type simple shit you might have missed. I was like, this is dope.
She was coming with it.
Yeah, she was coming with it already. So I was like, yo. So I asked her. So we've been partnered ever since. I believe that was 2018. We've been partnered ever since. Yeah, 2018 on. So yeah, we've been rocking. We've been in Meeting the Minds. Where, you know, she even came up with a spinoff concert we was gonna do, Meeting the Minds Presents, and you know what I'm saying, that was gonna be an intimate concert like we did Rio Presents. Rio, we pay him at the end of the night. He would have brought his following. He would have his own open act, closing act, and that would have been, you know, that. But you know, Corona killed that shit. Fucked it up. Yeah, but that was, you know, but we still try to do for 2020. We had heads lined up. We had the whole 2020 on. Like, we had some kid artists. They end up still collaborating, doing something. Baby Mad and Kid Dripper. But yeah, that's the gist of that. And then, like I said, those to watch radio. But it's been a hell of a year, man. We won so much awards. I feel blessed. You know, those who watch Radio 1 2020 podcast, he had the Schoolmo Award. Shout out to Miss Kiki Kendra Darty. My artist headliner won R&B Artist of the Year. Long time coming thing won Management Group of the Year. My other artist / actress Donna J won. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we took it this year. I felt so blessed, man. And I feel like nobody should hate on that because of the fact that we really put in work. Yeah. There's been years I called the people behind the award show and took us out because we ain't did shit. I don't want it if we ain't earned it. Right. I was like, Felicia, take us out. You know, why? Long time coming, ain't did nothing. So, I mean, that's what I did. But now it's a different level, you know what I'm saying? Meeting the Bosses, another podcast we do every last Sunday with several different other people. It's like 13 of us, different bosses. And we sit and chop it up about business. That's every last Sunday, 4 to 5. Yeah. And those who watch TV one Saturday a month at To Exposure TV, man.
Yeah, what's up? How did those to watch TV come about?
Oh, that is a good question. All right. Daryl Goodman again, man. This guy is a blessing, man. Oh, man. What it was he asked me, Jay Brown, Miss Rock Fame to come up to the radio show. And up to his house, he wanted to bring us on. So I thought it was an interview. And he was like, no, you guys can talk yourselves. He was like, well, and then he said, if you want, y'all can add to y'all resume and do those who watch TV. He was like, what? And PD, shout out to PD at that time, he came up and filmed it behind the scenes. We still use it for promo and stuff like that. But that's how that came up. Daryl Goodman called us up and we thought it was an interview, and it turned out round table, but Jay was like, nah, I'm good on that. So me and Rock Fame held it down. He didn't, Jay was like, I could be recording people and making somebody else out, which we respect that. But that's how that came about. And we've been doing it for To Expose, God, I don't know how long we do those watch TV, maybe 2 years. We do it every one Saturday a month. And the interview on that is a little different because it's a professional setup. It's not free. It's actually, we need, you charge $120 for that. So if you want to get interviewed on that, professional backdrop, professionals, TV station, it's nice, man. To Expose You TV internet. So we get at us, man. It's be Colors of Miss Rock Fame. And that's how that started. Meeting the Bosses actually started 2 years ago, and it just kind of, I had to get it together how I wanted to do it. So I brought it back with some of the same people, some of the different people. But it's just several different individuals, and we come together one Saturday a month. Just talk on business stuff and on politics, just to mix it up. I kind of based that whole thing off of Politically Correct with Bill Maher, like how he had the show and he had all the different people on there, and that's how Meeting the Bosses came. To be honest with it, man, it became his own entity, man. And we got headliner on there, Shorty vs. Elliott from Ice Cold. We got Mr. Five Production who do interviews, Georgia Nubia, DJ G Money, Miss Rock Fame, Jay Brown, J Vibe, you know what I'm saying, SC Hip Hop 100, Nathaniel, Quan Ripper, the Tone Award, Stephanie G, host extraordinaire, Tara Sweatman, Tragman, and Vibe Mature, which is also my artist, Paris Digital. And that's like Meet the Boss. We Zoom one Saturday a month, man. We have a blast on it, man.
My boy putting in that work, right?
I'm telling you, man.
I mean,
resume is overload.
Yeah, man. And you definitely want to shout out my long time coming team. I don't want to forget nobody, so I got it right in front of me. I'm sorry, I'm looking down, but
that's a lesson for a lot of niggas out there, man. If y'all put in half the grind, this man put in, y'all will be in a whole nother place, man.
Shout out to Chelsea Lene, Donna J, Headliner, EQ, Glow, Jay Brown, Mysteries, Rico, Shayna Q, Sean Treasy, Simmons Boy, Lady T, Paris Digital, Young Hood Nigga Man, and Trading Cutter, and our new model that's just officially joined, Tynesha Lene. So, yeah, that's a long time coming.
Team trying to get the whole team out.
Yeah, I don't want to miss nobody. I try to pull my phone out. Yeah, I definitely more like I don't mind being in the car. I mean, I don't mind. I always say I don't have to be in the car. I don't have to be in the front seat to drive. As long as I'm in the car for the ride, I don't have to be the driver. So I mean, that's why I try to put so much people in position.
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, appreciate you, real. Congrats on your show, man. Definitely nominating you podcast of the year next year, man. Keep grinding, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Keep on pushing the interview series.
Shit, you need anybody, let me know, man. I gotta ask the artists. I gotta ask some people. So let me know.
Keep on pushing.
I'll shoot them to you.
Right, we had this gentleman come through, you know.
It ain't nothing,
my
man.
Dog, man, my man.
9/9/2020. God damn, bro. We got time, man. We got what? God damn. We got 20 years. And I remember I tagged you when somebody said you don't even bypass 10 years.
Shit, yeah. A long time, man.
Yeah. But I appreciate the opportunity, man.
Right.
All right.
843-530-0064. If you try to get with me on some business, modeling. I'm single right now, so shit.